Hi, this is Alan Ellis with Deguire Paperless Property Management Company in Fort Worth, serving the North Texas area. Today we're going to talk about how to collect rent from tenants in Fort Worth. The way you handle rent collection and late payments can be the difference between success and failure for our landlord. Collecting rents on time every month is the only way to maintain constant cash flow. And your tenant needs to understand this is not negotiable. As part of the lease agreement, tenants agree to pay rent each month to live in your property. The landlord expects to collect rent from the tenant each month in a timely manner. The landlord must inform the tenant about his and her procedure for collecting rent. The tenant must know the expectations and the requirements, and these must be clearly spelled out in the lease agreement. These 4 tips should certainly help in collecting rents. Number 1, the tenant must know the method of payment. What do you accept? Electronic payments, cashier's checks, personal checks, traveler checks. Unless both parties agree, I would certainly stay away from cash payments. They're very hard to track, and they could create some other problems. Number 2, they need to understand the place of payment. Make sure it states in your lease agreement where the payment is to be on the due date. Not in the mail, not on the way to the post office, but it has to be at that place on the due date. Number 3, due dates and grace periods. All rents are due and payable on or before the due date. In Texas, landlords are required to give at least a 1-day grace period before a late fee can be assessed. Number 4, late charges. First, for a landlord to charge a late fee, there must be a provision in the lease that specifies the amount of the late fee and when it will be assessed. If tenants pay late, you should always charge a late fee. Otherwise, there's no consequence or penalty for not paying on time. The lease is a contract. Follow your contract to the letter. You must follow the same rules for all tenants. If not, you open yourself up for lawsuits for discriminatory practices. Just always remember, business is business. This has been Alan Ellis with Deguire Paperless Property Management Company in Fort Worth, serving the North Texas area. Any questions on today's blog, please feel free to give us a call. And have a great day.